ground inside. It's Green. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back. Go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him. Strip, sack. You get the rock.
A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start 1st and goal. Taylor wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boyd. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Snap in the shotgun. Throws for the tight end. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his 1st move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Taylor wants to throw. The quick game. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The spin, still on his feet. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have such a weapon at tight end? A guy that can catch the football and make people miss, but right here, break tackles, extend the play, make bigger chunks than what's really there. That's what can really make this offense dangerous.
Buying time to his right. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell out.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Green. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 2nd and long here.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Taylor wants to throw it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. back open in the middle. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Still looking to his right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some more. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They're all over him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense putting points on the board.
Job by the defense, not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create.
Makes a grab and room to run. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Caught on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to win.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A shot toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the number 16 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's Michigan State setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Stark Vegas. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll pull it down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. The Bears line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it in. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. Just got rid of that one.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Quick give. It's Green. There's some room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now on the counter. Crosses to 40. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Bears are rolling down the field. Using his legs at screen. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Taylor wants to throw. Look out! Gonna try to get it himself. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. On first down, it's Bryson Washington again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rushes on. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
On third down, here's Washington. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On first down, it's Bryson Washington again. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone, it's Washington. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. So here comes the Bear offense. Turning it on. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. On the delay, it's Joyner. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Joyner again. Driven back.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hands it off. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The kick is on its way. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He's past the marker. At the 40, there he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone, and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Paul.